I want to thank my wife, who I don't normally associate with Iran, but I want to thank you for working on our marriage for 10 Christmases. It's good. It is work, but it's the best kind of work. And there's no one I'd rather work with. So.
And it's good. And it's great.
Looking back on that, I really feel the stress of it. I could cry.
And they said that I had blamed my ex-wife for my alcoholism.
When Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck were a couple, they seemed like the most loving Hollywood stars ever. From going out on the red carpets together to various pictures of the pair loving up, no one really saw their divorce coming, especially after 17 long years. However, these things happen. Now that the divorce is finalized and Ben has moved on to his former flame, Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Garner finally had some things to say about her life after the divorce. This video talks about the barrel of emotions that Jennifer Garner had to battle with after the divorce and how she finally was able to move on. So be sure to stick around until the end because number 1 is guaranteed to shock you. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below saying, "I have subscribed," and I will personally reply to your comment. Let us begin. Number 5. How Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner met. No doubt the story of how Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner met will go down in Hollywood history as one of the greatest love stories between an actor and actress in the modern era. Yes, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner are no longer a couple after they both announced to the public their separation from each other in 2015 before the divorce was officially completed in 2018. For Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, their love story happened by chance in 2000 when the two met for the first time on the Pearl Harbor movie set. In fact, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner were both in a relationship as at their first meeting, with Jennifer Garner married to Scott Foley, while Ben Affleck was in a relationship with Jennifer Lopez. The two met again for the second time when they both starred in Daredevil. According to the Batman actor, it was on the Daredevil movie set that he and Jennifer Garner fell in love. With the both of them in a committed relationship, it appeared nothing was going to happen, although industry watchers at that time believed the relationship between the two was expanding beyond the scope of mere colleagues. In 2003, Ben Affleck was set to marry J-Lo, but the relationship between the marriage did not materialize until Ben and J-Lo called off their 2003 engagement. Jennifer Garner also announced separation from Scott Foley, which was followed by an official divorce in 2003. With Scott Foley and Jennifer Lopez out of the way, the coast became clear for both Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner to explore the affection they both have for each other. However, Jennifer Garner's ex-husband, Scott Foley, never blamed Ben for the split. Number 4. Why Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner divorced. I adore you. I love you. You're my everything. That was Ben Affleck's acceptance to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner after clinching the Best Director for his work on Argo. In almost every interview, Ben Affleck seized the opportunity to talk about how important Jennifer Garner was to him. So what went wrong? Why did they announce their separation in 2015? To date, there are different views and opinions on why Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner divorced. Before the official news from the now separated couple in 2015, there were rumors that Ben Affleck was having an affair with their kid's nanny, Christine Ozunian. The Us Weekly reported that Ben Affleck and the nanny were together at a family charity in Las Vegas on June 26th. While the rumor was making rounds that Ben and Christine were having an affair, Ben Affleck's representative completely denied the story. With Christine out as a possible cause of the divorce, other sources claim the two parted ways because Ben Affleck has been cheating on his former wife throughout their marriage. Then Jennifer found out and decided to call it quits. As the story about the cause of their divorce began to divide opinions, the couple decided to put the record straight to avoid an already complicated story surrounding their time together and their family. In an interview with Vanity Fair, the Catch Me If You Can actress said the reasons she and the last dual actor divorced was in the interest of both parties and their children. In 2021, during an interview on The Howard Stern Show, Ben Affleck revealed the reason he parted with his ex-wife was not born out of infidelity or mistrust. Instead, the Argo actor said that they parted ways because they both grew apart. To shed more light on the divorce, the accountant actor told Howard Stern that if he and Jennifer did not go their separate ways, they would have ended up at each other's throats. He would also still be drinking excessively if he had continued the marriage. Number 3. Jennifer Garner's love history after Ben Affleck. With Jennifer Garner's marriage with Ben Affleck officially over after finalizing their divorce in 2018, it appears Jennifer Garner has finally put her time with Ben Affleck behind her. From what we know so far, it seemed the mother of 3 got into a thriving relationship with the CEO of Cali Group, John Miller. Their bond seemed to be growing stronger, with rumors suggesting that they may tie the knot very soon. However, that didn't happen either. The two split, and that brought an end to speculations that Jennifer Garner was ready to remarry after her marriage with Ben Affleck crashed in 2015. Sources close to them talked about how John was very supportive of Jennifer Garner, especially when Ben Affleck suffered a relapse in 2019. A major reason why they parted ways was that John was ready to marry Jennifer officially, but she was not ready to rush into another marriage. Her fears were actually understandable, given that she has gone down this path before. We all know how that ended. The news of their breakup became public when Jennifer Garner was spotted at the beach with Bradley Cooper, bringing an end to a 2-year relationship with John. But in May of 2021, rumors were going around that John Miller and Jennifer Garner had started seeing each other once again. Let's hope that things work out this time. Number 2. The drama surrounding their divorce. In 2016, a year after Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck made their separation public, she told Vanity Fair that since separating from the Hollywood actor, she lost the dream of dancing with my husband at my daughter's wedding. But in a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, it seems Jennifer Garner is getting over her ex-husband. In the interview, she told the reporter that she knew she would still dance with her ex-husband when their kids get married. And we believe it too. Ever since their separation, the two have been cool with each other, especially in co-parenting their kids. This sparked rumors that the former couple was planning on calling off their divorce and planning to give their marriage another try. But an announcement from the two brought an end to the speculation. By April 2017, they announced that the divorce would go on, and they were seeking joint custody of their children. Jennifer Garner insists that she has moved on with her life, but the divorce was complicated because her kids were always watching. Aside from public attention, she also had to deal with the media paparazzi, even while she was attending to her children or dropping them off at school. Number 1. What Jennifer Garner wants from Ben Affleck. At the moment, Jennifer Garner said her primary concentration is her kids. Right now, the focus is on living her life and raising her kids. Therefore, the last thing on her mind is dealing with Ben's love life. The mother of 3 who broke into the limelight for her role in the series Alias said that while her split from her ex-husband deeply hurts her, she has decided to move on to the next chapter of her life. For Jennifer Garner, one of the ways she coped with her separation from the live-by-night actor was to get back to basics. So she spent a lot of time trying to get back to what she had always known from childhood. Jennifer reconnected with her piano, went back to church, and wrote some bad poetry which we're glad we didn't get to see. However, all of these helped her get over the pain of another failed marriage and encouraged her to focus more on solidifying the bond with her kids. Of course, she's sad about how the whole thing played out after being together for more than a decade. However, she believes that it's not Ben's job to make her happy. Instead, she insists the main thing is that they are able to be there for their kids and stay in line with what they have hoped for them. And with the way things are at the moment, the kids love Ben purely and wholly, which gives her no choice but to be friends with Ben, at least in the interest of the kids. With Jennifer Garner's parents married for more than 5 decades, she said one of the biggest regrets in her life is failing at what she believes in twice, referencing her failed marriages with Scott and Ben. So, are you Team Jennifer Garner or Team Jennifer Lopez? Who do you really want to end up with Ben Affleck between the Jennifers? Can you let us know what you think in the comments section? And if you enjoyed today's video, we bet that you'll enjoy the others we have for you. So don't hesitate to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button to get up to date on all our amazing videos. And hit that notification bell so you never have to miss an update from our channel. Check out this related video to see more. And I'll see you in the next video.